Welcome to Google Analytics. Today's tutorial will consist of 7 chapters and has a running time of 30 minutes. The following topics will be discussed: Google Analytics overview and menus, including popular terminology, the visitors report, advertising analytics, the traffic sources report, content statistics, the conversions report, as well as goals. Let's begin. Google Analytics is the single most important tool in quantifying the effectiveness of a website. Let's dive in. Type in www.google.com/analytics in your browser, or by typing Google Analytics in the google.com search box. Next, click the blue button in the top right-hand corner entitled Access Analytics. Now type in the corresponding email and password associated to your account. In most cases, this is your Gmail email account and password. Now in the top left-hand corner of the screen, you will see all Google Analytics accounts associated with your login. In most cases, you should see both a Principal and an Archives account. Select the Principal account, as this account contains information on all leads generated by online forums. Clicking on Home will show you your Analytics dashboard. Using widgets, you can customize the look and feel of your dashboard any way you like. Under Standard Reporting, you will find an overview of the most important visitor statistics. Under Custom Reporting, you can create new reports and categories using any subset of analytics. In the top right-hand corner, you will see the Settings link. If you would like to change the language of analytics, simply click on it and change the language accordingly in the drop-down box. Then click on Save User Settings. Below the graph, you will notice a series of terms. Keep in mind that these numbers reflected here are reflected on the time period specified here. Visits is simply the total number of visits to your site. This combines unique visitors as well as repeating visitors. However, unique visitors simply indicates the number of unduplicated visitors to your website over the course of a specified time period. Duplicated visits from the same visitor is only counted once. Page views. Page views is a total number of pages viewed on your site and is a general measure of how much your site is used. For example, let's say a visitor visits the homepage of your website, then decides to click on the Used Vehicle section, then selects a specific vehicle and clicks on a price quote request. This navigation would represent 4 page views: the home page, the used car page, the specific vehicle page, and lastly, the price quote page. Page view per visit. This is the number of page views divided by the number of visits. Average time on the site. If the visitor spends a long time visiting your site, they may be interacting extensively with it. Bounce rate. Bounce rate is simply the percentage of visitors who only land on one page of your site and immediately exit. A high bounce rate can be interpreted various ways. Either the visitor landed on your site, found the exact information he was looking for and left, or landed on your site and did not find any relevant information. New visits. A high number of new visits suggests that you are successful at driving traffic to your site, while a high number of return visitors suggests that the site content is engaging enough to keep your visitors coming back. Let's move on. Below the Settings link, you will see a start and end date. Let's say we want to compare 2 periods of statistics. Simply choose the first compare period. In this case, let's choose October 2nd to the 7th, 2011. Then check the Compare the Past button. Then compare to, let's say, the dates from the previous month. Simply choose the 2nd of September and then the 7th of September as the end date. Now click Apply. Notice each color represents a different time range: blue for October and orange for September. Analytics can be graphed by hour, by day, even by month, by simply changing the parameter here. Frequency and recency. If you are curious to know about how many people are visiting your site and how often they visit, simply consult this section. These graphs represent the percentage of visitors who visit the site very often, down to the visitors who visit very little. There may sometimes exist a concern that employees are responsible for a site's traffic, but by referring to this section, you can determine that the 50+ visits represent only a small portion of the total visits. The next subcategory, mobile, is crucial in demonstrating the importance of having a mobile site. Plotting traffic originating from a mobile device like the iPhone, Android phones, and Blackberries reveals a significant increase. As more and more people visit your site from a mobile device, it is imperative to have a mobile site built to fulfill this demographic's needs. As you will notice here, we do not have statistics dating back 1 year. We therefore need to use the other account labeled filtered. This account contains legacy statistics. Let's move on to advertising. If Google AdWords is installed on a website, the campaign, or several campaigns running simultaneously, can be monitored for overall effectiveness under advertising campaigns. Depending on your online advertising provider, you may or may not see advertising statistics under the AdWords section. Basically, campaigns represent a macro view of various keyword categories, such as new vehicles, English, remarketing, mobile, etc. Click on the New Vehicle campaign to reveal sub-campaigns pertaining to specific vehicles and corporate keywords. Selecting any sub-campaign reveals the exact keywords that make up the specific campaign. Corporate campaigns are built to promote branding. Remarketing campaigns are used to follow visitors who are interested in your site's content. Let's take a look at some terms. You may be wondering what the difference between a click and a visit is. Well, a click is simply a click on the ad or AdWords. A visit is the result of a click. Therefore, we can get a click on an AdWords ad that generates multiple visits by returning to the ad via your favorites, for example. Therefore, in the case of you using your favorites, one click would have generated multiple visits. On the other hand, one visitor can click multiple times on the ad, thus generating multiple clicks with one visit. CTR. CTR stands for click-through rate. The CTR for an ad is defined as the number of clicks on an ad divided by the number of times the ad is shown, or impressions, expressed as a percentage. For example, if a banner ad was delivered 100 times, 100 impressions, and received 1 click, then the click-through rate for the advertisement would be 1%. CPC. CPC stands for cost per click, and can also be referred to as PPC or pay per click. CPC is the internet advertising model used to direct traffic to websites, where advertisers pay the publisher when the ad is clicked. By default, the top 10 keywords are displayed, but to view more, simply click here on Show Rows and select the number of results you would like to see. Another great feature here is clicks. This will reveal the number of impressions, or views, the campaign has, as well as the number of clicks each campaign produced. Similarly, if you would like to see a different view of your campaigns, organized by keyword instead, select Keyword. Here, you will see the paid keywords that generate the most traffic to your site. Another very important section to look at is the Placements subcategory. Automatic placements. If you have keywords in your ad group and are targeting the display network, we use contextual targeting to determine automatic placements where your ads appear. Managed placements. If you choose to manage placements separately for increased control, you'll use Managed Placements. You can increase or decrease your ad delivery by setting unique bids for each of your managed placements. Or, you can use Managed Placements to restrict the sites in the display network where your ads appear. The next section we will explore is Traffic Sources Overview. This section breaks down where your visitors are coming from. Search traffic. This represents the traffic generated by visitors entering search words in a search engine like Google, Bing, or Yahoo. Referral traffic. Visitors referred by links on other websites. Let's say, for instance, you visit auto123.com. On the site, you may find a vehicle that pleases you. You click on it, and it leads you to a dealer site. That dealer site has just claimed a referral from Auto123 by you. Direct traffic. Visitors who visited the site by typing the URL directly into the browser using the address bar counts as a direct. Let's move on to organic search traffic. Organic visitors are referred by an unpaid search engine, like Yahoo and Google. Changing the view to 500 views reveals a vast list, or long tail, of keywords used to land on your site. This section can be incredibly useful, using a series of advanced searches. Let's say we wanted to filter our organic traffic down to very motivated buyers. Almost 14,000 visitors arrived on your site using a vast long tail of keywords ranging from rather general terms to extremely detailed searches. Most advanced buyers will search for a car year, therefore click on Advance and type in 20. Take a look at these incredibly precise search requests. Your potential customers are actually searching for precise makes, models, trims, and years for their future purchases. In this example, 1,320 visitors were taken to your site after they searched for a car year. To be more precise, type in the exact year like 2010 or 2011 for your new car buyers, or 2009 and older for used vehicle buyers. 93 visitors searched for the year 2010, 462 visitors searched for 2011, and 62 visitors searched for 2009. Similarly, you may want to filter the search by the word promo or a particular make and model of a vehicle. In this example, 1,016 visitors came to your site after searching for the term Civic, and 65 visitors searched for promo to land on your site. Conversely, let's say we wanted to filter out all searches with our dealer name. Simply click on Advanced, select Exclude, and type in the name of your dealer without the vehicle make. Now press Apply. The resulting list reveals visitors not necessarily familiar with your dealership, therefore expanding your potential customer base. Campaigns. Traffic generated from online campaigns, sometimes named pay-per-click, PPC, AdWord, pay search traffic. In this example, if I search for Honda on Google.com, notice the yellow areas here on top and to the right. These are AdWord purchasers of the word Honda. Please note that these purchasers are not charged unless a link is clicked. Let's move on to the content section. Site content, and then select the Pages subcategory. This section lists a site's most popular sections. Try an advanced search for the word used. Notice the traffic being directed to your site and which used car pages are being seen the most. In this example, there were 39,651 page views associated with the word used and 26,024 unique page views. Let's try the word promo to see which promo pages are generating the most traffic. 7,291 page views and 5,677 unique page views for promo. If you do not add any promos to your site, you are missing out on a huge opportunity to serve over 5,000 unique visitors. Now let's say you want to see where visitors arrive on a site. The most popular landing pages can be seen here. Try an advanced search for used and promo again to see which pages your visitors are arriving at first. In this example, a search for the word used generated 4,900 visits. A search for promo generated 406 visits. Use 500 rows to reveal more data. Determining the effectiveness of your promos is crucial, therefore make sure to run an advanced search for the word promo. This example reveals that most visitors are landing in the in-house section, as indicated here. Events. There are two major types of events: conversions and engagements. These can be seen in top events. A conversion is counted when a visitor filled in a form such as a price quote, request for brochure, contact form, and becomes a lead. Leads are divided by type, therefore conversions in most cases are divided into new, used, service, credit, and other. A conversion occurs when a successful lead is generated and when an engagement takes place. An engagement takes place when a visitor either prints a page or sends a page to a friend. Total events are calculated as total number of interactions with a tracked web page object. On the other hand, where a single user session or visit has one or more events, this is calculated as a single visit with event, or a unique event in the reports. For example, if one user clicks the same button on the Share This page 5 times, the total number of engagements associated with the button is 5, but the total number of unique engagements is simply 1. The same rule applies to conversions. If the same visitor fills in 3 different forms, the total number of conversions is 3, but the total number of unique conversions remains 1. Let's say a price quote is filled in. This conversion is considered a successful goal if the form was sent successfully. This is confirmed if the thank you screen appears. Therefore, goals are set to count the number of times a thank you screen appears after a form is submitted. This concludes your Google Analytics tutorial. Now that you are familiar with the broad strokes, you are ready to make logical decisions in increasing traffic through quantitative methods and initiatives. Google Analytics truly is the single most important tool in quantifying the effectiveness of a website. If you would like to learn more about Google Analytics, please contact your Evolio consultant. If you do not have an Evolio consultant, please visit www.evolio.ca/consultants to find one in your area.